Hello, this is DGC and welcome to this video. As you may hear in the background, I'm very sorry as I've got my fans on and also I've got my computer on, so you may hear that on the background. But today we're going to have a look at another passion of mine. As well as gaming, I've got a very keen and very addictive passion on photography. So this is my photography setup, and you may ask yourself, why have I got so many lenses? It's basically because each one of these lenses are good for a different type of job or different type of photography. Some of them are for ideal for portraits. Some of them are ideal for landscapes. Others are just general purpose. Some of them are ideal for zoom. Others are more like more landscape, sort of overall picture size quality. So I've got many different lenses on here, plus my charging kit. As you can see lower, that's my charger. It's not the official charger, mind you. My official charger did actually malfunction, so I had to buy this from a local photography dealer, and and it's a really good charger. It's a USB charger, so it will charge from any USB plug or even from the PC. And if you wonder what type of PC I'm running, I will link that in the description below. Also, the previous video on my camera I will link below. That will give you more ideal detail of what type of camera I'm using and the specs and everything. But this is more to do with the lenses more than the camera. And this little charging dock here. This actual, if I can get it out, that's what she says. This is a Nikon capable, I think it's a Nikon, it's a Nikon branded lithium battery. This Nikon do various different batteries for each one of their cameras, and this is for my camera, which is a D7000. This is an EN-EL 7.0 volt 1900 milliamp per hour 14 watt per hour battery, and these batteries last quite a long time. But what I am also hoping to get pretty soon, I'll put that battery back in if it will click, there we go. What I am looking to get is an expander pack for this camera that I've got here, with my sweet new Sigma 125 lens. As you can see there, that's a brilliant all-purpose lens. I actually got this recently for me birthday. So I got some dosh for my birthday, so I managed to get that, which was very nice. As you see here, there's no SIM card. There's no SD card in this. Where you put the SD cards in here. So it's I'll just quick run through this. So it's got two SD cards in here. It's bloody hell, I'm trying to, right, and there's all the stuff. There's my nice shiny phone in the mirror, in the screen protector. This screen protector, the last camera that I had, I didn't use a screen protector. This one I've had to use a screen protector because, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, it's got nice little scuff marks on there. But it's alright with this screen protector because the screen protectors are, they're a couple of quid on eBay, or you can get them basically anywhere. and as long as you keep the LCD screen pretty decent quality, I always recommend keeping the screen protector as on. So yeah, so this thing, there's the menu, the white balance, the ISO, which is the speed, the sensitive of the sensor, the sensitivity of the sensor. So different ISO speeds are good for different types of photography. If you want to learn more about ISO speeds, I will link a article in the description below. And bloody hell. And the last one is quality, but it's also a zoom, so you can zoom in and zoom out using the ISO and the quality button. And here we've got the, hang on, that's it. There we go, there's the focus back. We've got the AEL and FL, AF, hang on, sorry about that, AF dash L buttons. They're for the different types of lenses that you may use, so autofocus, or I can't remember what EFL will, but I'll link it in the description below. You can record video, so that's the massive record button there, that red dot button. You've got the OK and the analog, the directional buttons there. You've got long exposure button. Oh bloody hell, the phone's going, hang on. What a turn up for the books that was. I just got a phone call off one of them scanning pre-voiced phone calls where they say, your internet's got a problem, which it hasn't, it's fully working. But yeah, it's just a local scam that's going around in our local area. It's mad. But anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, that's a long exposure button there, for long exposures, for long exposures. That bloody phone call. And there's the info button. So as you can see, there's the info button to have information on your pictures and on your settings. Yep. And there's the card slots as we've seen before. Let's see what's on front. There's the autofocus light. That's the lens release. That's the lens release. That's the fine button. Yeah, that's the fine button. So if you wanna fine tune your lens or your settings, you can just use that. That's the little dot there to tell you how to insert the lens. Each one of these lenses have got a little dot, as you can see right there above the 18, below the 18. So you just line that up with that dot there, and that will enable you to insert the lens without breaking it, which I have done. You only do that once, mind you. We've all done that. All photographers have done that, trying to put a bloody lens in when it's not going to fit in. But yeah, there's the autofocus or manual. As of this moment, it is set on autofocus. I've been playing around with autofocus, just seeing how good the lens focuses, and it focuses quite well. I will put a couple of screenshots, a couple of pictures in, I've currently opened up a Facebook page, so I will link that in the description below. Please do check that out. That's got all the up-to-date photographs, and I will keep updating that, so please do like that. Please do support that page. That keeps me makes it all worthwhile when people like your stuff that you do. There's a lens cap. Always keep that on when you're not using the camera. And that is the shield or hood for anti-glare, and just for a little bit of water that may, you know, when it's spitting down. But the one neat trick that I have learned through many of years of doing photography, done it for about 7 years now, is what you can do is you can just wrap a plastic bag. As long as you wrap the plastic bag all the way around the body, the lens there's no water that will get in the lens. If it's a little bit of fine rain, you're more or less okay with it, but overall, I would suggest, if you're going anywhere where the weather's unpredictable, like it is here locally, in Britain it's very unpredictable. Just make sure you take an extra carrier bag, or you can actually buy purposely built waterproof cases or bags for these. But they are quite expensive for what they are, so I just use a plastic bag, wrap it round the main body of the camera, just leaving the back exposed for just so I can view the screen at the back. But as long as you keep near the lens, the actual lens bracket there, covered, you're more or less sorted. Yeah, so let's that's a quick view. Before, it's not actually a quick view. Yeah, before I move on from this camera, there's the flash release button. So if you switch the camera on and you press that, if it will do it. No, it won't do it, but oh no, it won't do it because it's not there's not a thing in there. But that should release. That's the hot shoe, or as I call it, the horseshoe. That's for that's for mainly your flash guns, or any sort of accessories that you can link up to this. Mainly flash guns, or sometimes some of them you can fit mics to. This one I don't think they do a mic for, but if you have a Canon equivalent to this, it will support a mic, so you just put that in there. And Canons are always good for film, for people who are film enthusiasts, who like shooting high quality HD video. This, however, will shoot high quality HD video. I've already tried it before, but because it's not an official supported film camera, a video camera, it the focus doesn't work very right. You just set up the focus and it'll stay there no matter if there's anything going in front of the camera. And it's not like phones where it'll autofocus. It won't move. It won't support autofocusing in this. So you have to continuously use the manual focus, which if you're shooting professional videos, that's not really ideal for that. And also, it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't support any external mics. Or I haven't seen it support any external mics. Whether it does or not, I don't know. I'll have to research that. But as time of filming, I don't know if I've not heard that there's a mic out for this. So as far as I know, it doesn't support external mics. And the microphone in this, it's okay. It's okay for 20, 30 second or minute or 5 minute family videos, but for ultimately Hollywood style professional films, you won't be using any. You won't be using SL. Well, you probably might be using an SLR for videos like that, but you won't be using this exact camera, or probably a Nikon camera. I don't know why they don't support mics on it. I'm like, come on, Nikon. You know, that's the one bad thing about this camera, about most Nikons really. It won't support mics or any or allow people to do high quality video with high quality sound. As I said, the mic's okay. It's not very high quality, as I said, but yeah, but that's your but as you saw there, that's your that's the power on and off, and you've got the light, so that's on. As you can see there's all the numbers twitching around, and then you've got the light there. So currently I've got this set at currently this camera's set at 3f3.5 at 20 at shutter speed of 20, but because of the lens cap on, it'll just stick at 20, 13, 20, 15 or something like that, so it won't be able to get the correct exposure rate. That is your what's that now? Oh yeah, that's your when you're taking a picture, that's your sensor button to pinpoint different parts of the picture you want censoring. You want focusing on. That's if you're using autofocus. That's your exposure, plus or minus. I think that's your exposure plus or minus. Like I'll have to get back to that anyway. Yeah. So and last but not least, that's your play button to preview all the pictures on the SD card. That's your obviously delete button. Then you've got your various settings. So you've got flash off, scene, user 1, user 2, medium, autofocus, auto, single, and portrait, I think it is. And then you've got your auto there as well for some reason. Yeah, so that's that's basically your overall of the camera. I'll just switch that off. I will do another sort of video on this camera, because this thing is one of my best cameras that I've ever used. I have had previous cameras. I first bought a D40, then I had a D60, and I've had two of these D7000s. The other one got stolen, unfortunate, but it happens. And this is the second one, and yeah, well, it is a really good camera. It's a professional. It does all what I want it to do. That's my carrying bag at the moment, and sorry about all the mess in the back. There's all my bits and pieces with the computer anyway. So anyway, the whole point of this video is to have a look at the lens. This is a Sigma 18 to 125 lens, as you see there, and there's all the settings there. Oh, if I can get it all right. So it's an 18 125mm lens, one exposure, 1-3.5 to 5.6. They're the aperture ratings, so it'll do one frame from 3.5 to 5.6. That's the aperture. That's how small the iris is. So the smaller, the bigger the number, the smaller the iris. The smaller the number, the bigger the iris. I think that works out right. But you usually get used to it anyway. Yep, this is my cheap flash gun. Cheap, I should say. This is the Yanganu, or so. I'm going to butcher that name anyway. That's that there. It's a Speedlight YN560-2, and this is a cheaper version of the Speedlight that Nikon that Nikon make, but it is as equal in capacitor. You get brilliant light exposure rates of it, and as you see, there's the sound. You got mode, you got zoom, you got pilot. Pilot is good for if you've got numerous ones of these. So if you've got one, so if you're using, if you're using like studio lights that have got light sensors in them, this will go off, and instantaneously all the studio lights will go off. So you don't need your camera linked up to 3-4 different studio lights, and especially if this is in the hot shoe, usually you don't have another cable to go to the studio lights, which that's what you do with that. You have a special hot shoe adapter. I haven't got one at the moment, which has a nice little lead, which you link up to any studio lights you can, and soon as the shutter goes off, instantaneously the lights will go off. But this is if you need any more exposure, any more light source. So this will go off, then the whole studio light system will go off, and yeah, you want to not be looking into the lights when they go off, because you can blind yourself, as I've uneventfully found out to my stupidness. I can't even bloody say it now. Anyway, and the other lenses that I've got is, you've got this. This is an AF Nikon 35 to 70 millimeter. F 3.3 to 4.5. This is an old style Nikon F lens. I love using the old style lenses, because the new style ones have these stupid stupid plastic brackets on them. If I can get this thing, I can't get this thing off. But let's see if there's one that's not got a lens cap on. No. Just give me a moment. Yeah, I'll have to edit that one out. Right. So as you can see here, this needs a bit of cleaning, but yeah. So as you can see here, a bit of dirt there. So I'll probably need to clean the lenses. I haven't used this lens for ages, but the modern version lens has, as you see there, you've got plastic, a plastic ring around the iris, around the glass of the lens, and that you see there, that little star you see in the middle of the lens is the iris. So you can actually, if I can do it right. No, I can't do it one-handed, but but that's what changes the lens. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So as you see there, the irises change, So that's what the f-stop's for. So that's what the camera sees. That's at full iris rate. That's probably, what's it, 3.5, 3.3, and then that's what's it, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's what the irises are like. But as I was saying before I waffled on, the new lenses have all metal back, all plastic backs, and the old ones have this lovely metal bracket, which enables you, which gives it more security and doesn't snap easily, as I've found otherwise. Because if I can get my other lens, with that. Right, so this is an old lens of mine. I know it's a bit dirty, but hey ho. I don't really use this lens anymore. It's broke. But as you see there, that's the all plastic back of it. And where did it snap? There, it snapped there, and that was just dropping the bleeding camera. And the reason why it's so grubby is because I tried to fix the little plastic bit on, which is just a little plastic clip there with super glue, and it didn't work. And also I've tried to mend the lens inside, tried to replace this for that, didn't work, and I ended up snapping the little thing in there, and I don't think it works. Oh no, it does. Yeah, but it doesn't really operate with the camera because the thing snapped. Something snapped inside, but that's my fault. Anyway, so that's one lens we've got there. We've got I think we've got two of these. These are 50mm lenses. These are good for basic portrait or really zoomed in portrait, studio work. I just use this in studios really, when I've got decent light source and when I'm not puffing and puffing around. I think I've got another one of these as well. What's that one? Is that a 28mm lens? This is a 28mm lens, I think. Is it? Yep, I think it is. No, it might be 22mm lens. Might just check what this is. Oh no, I was right. Yeah, it's a 28mm lens. Oh, I've been doing this a bit too long. Yeah, I've been doing this bloody video too long. This is just stuck at 2.8 aperture, f-stop. So that's more of a fixed lens. We've done. Oh no, we haven't done this one. This is a 35 to 70mm lens. I think we might have actually done this one. I think so. Yep, I think we've done this one. You're probably saying, "Oh, well, Damo, you showed me this one," but never mind. This is another Sigma lens with a Hanimex cap on it. But this is more of a this is the first zoom lens that I got. This is another zoom lens that I've got. This is not as good as that one, but it is fairly good, fairly usable, and yeah, and you've got a nice little professional window there. Yeah, and it's an autofocus lens, which is what AF stands for. So fully manual lenses are not AF lenses, autofocus lenses and everything. And yeah, what's this? Is this another 28mm lens? Yep, this is another 28mm lens. I don't know why I've got two of them. Oh no, this is a 50mm lens. yeah, I've got quite a few of these 50mm lenses, and bleeding hell, I need to clean these lenses out. I might just send them all professionally to get cleaned, but hey ho. And this monster of mine is the 150mm lens. This thing is fan-friggin-tastic if you want to shoot if you want to do wildlife photography or anything. This sort of lens you need to start on. Probably not this specific lens, because there's probably better lenses out there, and it's got a Honai lens protector on there. I need to get a load more lens protectors on here. They're quite cheap, them things you can pick up for a couple of quid. But one thing I do like about this is it goes like that. So that thing moves, as you see there. Yeah. Right. Well, that gets a bit weird, but they've got a bit weird there. But never mind. Yeah, and it is being pass certified. Pass certified. Oh wait, is it pass certified 2008? Is it? Or something? It's all pass certified. But no, it is a good lens. It is a really, really good lens, and it goes from 32 to 3.5. Those are the zoom rates, or the aperture rates. Sorry, that's the zoom. So the whole basic lens kit moves inside. I better stop doing that. But yeah, that's just a brief look of my nice little photography kit. And yeah, I really do love doing photography, and it is really, really good. Sometimes you just get out in the car and to do that, and I'm hoping to do one on the actual vehicle itself, because I've recently got a new vehicle. So that's another. I'm going to try and expand this. As you see, I'm going to try and expand this. This is not just going to be a gaming channel, because it's just going to be an any all channel. So if you still like please do keep subscribing to this channel. It really does help me out, and I'm hoping to get. And it's a bit embarrassing to see all the lenses all like caked in dust and everything. But oh well, no, there's not a little bit of dust never really hurts anything. The one thing to always keep clean is your sensor. Your lenses can be dusty as hell, can be crook covered, anything, but as long as your sensor's alright, that's more. I mean, inside there's a little mirror inside the viewfinder that I do need cleaning, and that's gonna probably cost me quite a bit to get that cleaned. But I'll probably send all this off in one and get it all cleaned, get it all professionally cleaned, because I don't really trust myself into cleaning it. I've tried to clean these equipments before, and they don't really work very well. So I'll get it all cleaned professionally, and hopefully it'll look a lot better. But for now, thank you for watching. Hope you do like this. Please don't forget to put the links down below. I will have the links in the description below for these different lenses, for different spec settings for these lenses. Some of them you can't actually get commercially anymore. Others I mean, most of these are all old lenses anyway. These are all old lenses. These you won't be able to get from commercial, from likes of from big photography chains. You'll have to go to small photography shops, and in some countries they probably don't have these sorts of lenses in there, but there is modern versions of these lenses. There's definitely a modern version of the 50mm lens. I think the most I've actually spent on a lens was, I think it was that one, and that cost me just over 100. No, sorry, it was that one. It was this one. This one cost me 160 odd quid, which is the most I've ever spent on that one. That one's probably the second, and the rest are all probably third, fifth, or sixth lens. But it's a shame that I couldn't get this bloody thing working, because this was the original lens that I got with this camera. But I suppose I could still use the HUD for it. Maybe. But the one thing I did like about this lens was it was a very, very, very wide angle lens. And this is a wide angle camera, which basically means the sensor sees more. It's got a bigger sensor in it, so that's why you usually use bigger lenses in them. These are all narrow. These are all normal narrow band censored lenses. That I think is a wide angle. I think, yeah, that's more like a wide angle lens. Hang on. Yeah, that's more what you mean. But yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching, and as I said, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget to keep sharing these videos, and I hope to see you next time in another video. But for now, thank you for watching. Bye for now. Bye.